So it's 22333, or you can use the QR code. So we're good to go. And by the way, we're also going live on Facebook, Alex's Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. So this is cool. Thanks everyone for joining this amazing live. Well, that's cool. She has a little bit, her voice is a little bit like Carla. I just muted the stream. For those of you who just joined us, Alex is going number 8 in the presenters. This is already the third presenter so far. Feel free to share your comments on thoughts on the presenters. And then again, when you come back, please, or one of our team members here from Real Greater, if you could post in the comments for everyone how people can go and vote for Instacard when is the time. Okay. Thanks so much. Let's go back. Thank you. Let's bring back Aisha. Where's Aisha? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get you, Aisha, to unmute. Okay, good. She'll be joining us shortly. And this is being broadcasted to our channels. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're having some audio issues, but soon we're going to be with you. And we have Alex Montalenti presenting the Instacard in Florida, in Miami Beach at the Fountain Blue. We're going to present the Instacard at the IOI pitch battle with NAR and Second Century Ventures.
The helicopter, I'm not gonna lie, that was for me. I was like, that is some dope right there.
Please stand.
They're starting in 40 minutes, 40 seconds. Yep, I'm highlighted. Go ahead and highlight Carolyn Walsh. You right click on her video and click spotlight for everyone. Add pin. Okay, we're doing it. Thanks so much, Katarina.
If you thought our first group of contestants was interesting,
yes, we
wait to see these next 5. Before we get started, remember that we're counting on you to cast your vote for your favorite pitch. Voting will end at 5 p.m. tonight. That's Eastern time for those that are live. Are you guys ready for part 2?
There's an echo though.
Let's try that again. Are you guys ready for part two? Now, our next guest comes in here to represent Kobe. Please welcome Juan Diaz.
Hello, guys. Hello, Miami. Today we're going to talk about the biggest problem.
On the live stream, there's no echo, so that's perfect.
In Latin America, new home sales account for more than $250 billion a year. 90% are sold through real estate developments in a 24 or longer process. This is very important because in Latin, real estate developers have to build and sell their properties. They are responsible for the financial closings of their customers. And they face two problems. The first one, they're completely disconnected. Existing solutions leave them out of the market. It's a fragmented ecosystem. Real estate developers, customers, financial institutions. The second that makes the first problem even worse is that it's an efficient process, paper-based, very bureaucratic. Let me tell you how big is the problem. And it accounts only for real estate developers for over $50 billion in losses a year. That's a big number. So we have the key stakeholder stuck in a primitive process, completely out in the dark, with no data, losing billions of dollars. At Kogi, we are here to change that. We created the hub for home financing in Latin. My name is Juan Diaz. I'm the CEO of Home Founder. And with our team, we built a solution that allows them to monitor their customers' financing through the wholesale cycle. So they can track their customers all the way and speed up the home loan process once they go to the closing, allowing them to have less churn, more time saved, and as you all know it, time equals more profits. So here's how we create the Kogi magic. And this is the Kogi flywheel and network effect. First, real estate developers upload, monitor, and secure the customer's loans in our platform. Customers have to apply only in one point of contact through Kogi, and financial institutions reduce their customer acquisition costs because they don't have to go everywhere. They just go to Kogi, and we match them with the correct customers. All this technology, customer matching, powered with AI. How do we make money? First, the real estate developers, a SaaS subscription model, and for the banks, a fee per disbursement. How did the market look like when we got to the market? Everybody was focusing on the customers, on the B2C solutions. And we understood that the real estate developer is the originator of the market. He creates the asset class. He was left out of the market. That's where the opportunity is. And that's where Kogi is tackling the market. First 6 months, we hope to get 10 real estate developers, 5,000 profile customers. We got them in 30 days, guys. And when Google Cloud saw this, they invested in Kogi to do two things. First, accelerate our AI model so we can match customers better. Second, our API layer so we can connect faster. The results. In our first market, 20 cities that serve over 40 million people. We have already 90 real estate developers, 10 of the top financial institutions, 30,000 profile customers, 5x year-over-year growth. But this is just beginning. I want to share with you that we are Latin America's first inaugural cohort, and we're also launching our second market. So if you're an investor and want to tap into a $250 billion program in Latin America, let's go. Thank you very much. What's your next market? So the next market is going to be Panama. It's the one that we launched. You're already partnered with one of the biggest real estate funds in the market, and you'll be deploying probably Q4, Q1 this year. And the next one, of course, is going to be Mexico and the rest of Spanish.
What was this acquisition like? You said you had 10 developers within 30 days. You're changing an entire workflow that's been around for generations. How difficult was that process?
So what we went is like, we went not to the relationship between the developers and us, but between the developers and their customers. So this is the ecosystem way of coding. So the problem is that you're losing money each day your customer doesn't give you financial closing. And this is billions of dollars. The bigger the project, the more complex the situation. So went with them, did the math, had a calculator, and told them, hey guys, we're losing $500,000 a month. How long would you like to keep doing it? Or we can save you 2 to 3 months with code. And it was like, okay, let's see. Right.
What's the revenue upside? What's the market size of this in Latin America?
So just real estate developers, if you only tackle that market in home loans, it's $1 billion, over $100 billion a year. If we tackle the subsequent adjacent products like insurance products that are already, when you get a loan in Latin America, you have to have life insurance and the property. If you tackle that market, this starts to grow into hundreds of billions of dollars.
Are you looking to expand into those other markets?
Sorry?
Are you looking to expand into those other markets because you brought it up?
Yes, we're very excited. I think the REACH program has helped us to contact right network, mentors, investors, and we're working with them on a roadmap to expand. So we chose Panama because it's a small country. We can test a lot of things there. We're partnered with a great investment fund that funds nearly 20% of the Panama real estate developers. And the idea is then to tackle some bigger markets. We're going to do it fast, but with good weather.
When did you launch?
We launched approximately 2 years ago, beginning of 2021.
And you said you're looking for investment right now. What are you looking for?
So we're looking for $2 million, price round of 15, and we already got committed approximately 50%.
What are you going to do with the funds?
So we're going to do three main things in the document. First, we're going to increase the tech so we can improve the customer experience, connect faster, and improve the API and AI models. We already have a great mentor that just signed up as an advisory and board member. She sold her company here very successfully and did something very similar to what we're doing in the US. We got in touch with her through REACH, and she's helping us to do that strategy. So that's the product and tech strategy. Then the second part, of course, is going to be deploying in those other markets. One of the good things is that our customer acquisition cost is very, very low. Because you go to the real estate developers, they upload the customers, they pay for that because they're providing a value service. But we automatically get all those customers here with your stack. So all the tech is going to be, of course, all the funds are going to be tech, and then on the operations side, so we have the best customer experience.
Great. You're in the current REACH class.
Yes, wow. We also got Google Cloud for startups.
Amazing. Viva Juan.
I like it. They asked a lot more questions this time. So here we go.
And now representing Instacard, please welcome Alex Montalenti.
All right. Did you know that 10 billion paper business cards get printed every year? So what percentage of these go in the trash? I need some participation here. Is it A, 20%? Raise your hand. Is it B, 44%? Raise your hand. Is it C, 67%? Or D, 88%? D. Boom. 88% of business cards end up in the trash in less than 2 weeks. So we can all agree that cards are not effective, right? And wouldn't it be nice if there was a way to digitally exchange that information instantly? Well, at Instacard, we've invented the world's first digital business card specifically for real estate. This is far more than sharing your information. This is a complete digital experience. So finally, all your contacts can be saved in one place. Finally, all your profiles and your social media can be shared from one place right on your phone with one click. We can get and share reviews easily for Google, Zillow, Realtor. It's also a website. Not only do we organize your digital chaos, but we can optimize your digital presence. So what else makes it different than any other digital card provider? Well, if you get my digital card, you're going to see a video playing instantly. We're the only ones that do that. We've got custom menu links, so you can link to your properties, your open houses, your calendar tools. And we've got deep real estate integrations. My mom was a realtor. We've been in the industry for over 23 years, and we understand real estate compliance, fair housing links, all the things that are necessary for the industry. Our agents love this product. They go in and they customize it to their heart's delight. But if you're not tech savvy, don't worry. We do all the heavy lifting. We actually leverage the contact data from your MLS or your brand. We pre-build the digital cards, and then we customize it and deliver it right to your cell phone. This is a $148 billion market, just digital business cards alone. And we've got the industry relationships. We're working with MLSs and associations. We're working with brands, and we're working with some of the top influencers in the industry. And now with our partnership with the National Association of Realtor Reach program, we're going to accelerate our growth nationwide to 1.5 million realtors. So let's look at it right here in Miami. We got Miami agents in the house. Lisa's an early adopter. She got it for all their members. 60,000 agents already have the Instacard. If you're at EXP, 88,000 agents already have the digital cards. I was in the audience, I'm sitting at their event, 2,500 agents in the audience, they're looking up at a screen like this, a QR code goes up, and boom, the phones come out, they scan the QR code, they download their digital card to their phone, and they're using it instantly. We had 700 agents download their card, and 20% upgraded to the pro version. We did over $1 million at EXP alone in the past 12 months, and we're just getting started. We're working with all the top brands. 556,000 Instacards have been created throughout the entire country already. And last night, we signed a deal with the California Association of Realtors. So now we're going to add 200,000 more members. That's almost half the population. We've seen 559% growth in the past 3 years, thanks to our amazing team, which is in the back. If you see the LED Instacard shirts, that's us. We've been on the Inc. 5000 in the top 25%. And we're on track for profit this year. So my name is Alex Montalenti. I'm CEO of Instacard, and our mission is to reduce your stress, expand your digital footprint, so you can focus on the business of real estate. And as a special gesture for all the judges, we actually pre-created digital business cards for all of you. How many people in the audience would like an Instacard? We've got your back. Don't be thrown in the crowd. Scan this QR code, connect for real, connect with us, and we'll get you started.
Wow. That was impressive.
Thank
That
you
was
for
good.
our cards. Based on, I know you said that you have almost half of the realtor population. How many have gone to the paid version?
We have 12,000 right now at the program.
Okay.
When am I going to get hit with the premium? How long am I going to get that free Instacard?
Oh, for you? I'll give it to you complimentary.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. By the way, you're winning the shoe game. Oh, thank you. Question is like,
I live down the street, so I got it.
yeah, very much. Going to hand-to-hand combat and saves to go directly to the agent, super expensive, incredibly expensive. Nobody wants to pay for it. Yeah. What's your plan to go on the top then? You mentioned associations, you mentioned the bakeries that you got here. Like, is that really your primary sales goal? Or are you still committed to going agent by agent?
We're doing all three. So we are going to the MLSs directly. That's giving us the most exposure possible and driving the marketing for the events and for the office presentations. We're also attending trade shows like crazy. We did over 44 trade shows last year. We look at every event and look at 3x ROI, so we know where to go bigger. And then number 3 is office presentations and webinars, driving through office managers. So we hook up the managers with a digital card, let them experience it, and then they bring it to their agents in the form of a webinar or a live presentation.
And is there a rev share attached to that MLS partnership?
In some cases there is, yeah.
So how much is the premium?
$99 a year.
And the regular one's free?
Yep.
Talking about adoption, he mentioned it real quick. I said you go to EXP, you know, She said half the agent count in the US, right? Like, once you get access to that, right, and you get the deal with CAR, like, what's the next step on the go-to-market to actually get the adoption, knowing that it's hard for agents, to his point, and comment to actually get them to sign up? Yeah, so we did it with Miami, and we saw the adoption really high, and how we did that is by pre-creating the cards and putting them into a directory, so the agents can actually preview the product, sample the product, download it and claim it. That's going to create the most adoption. Then we do webinars and we do trainings. But at the end of the day, it's still a grind, right? Like, there's no simple solution. You have to do the associations to get the marketing and the exposure, show the product, but then you also have to go after the top brands within that association to do presentations at their offices, and you got to go deep. I mean, I wish there was a press a button, but there isn't. Where do you think your biggest risks are? Is it just distribution of the product itself, or competitive nature? There are other people doing something similar, right? So, like, what differentiates you from anything else to want an agent in the crowd to use your car? So I don't think there's it's just about speed, right? Like, how do we get speed to market? And what differentiates us is the fact that we really understand the real estate space. So we understand what they want on the card. We talk to the agents all the time. They actually created the card. Like, we started as another company, and then our client said, we need something that's easy to share. That, you know, my mom's a realtor, she can use it. She hits the share button, and boom, just something simple and tangible. It's like, you know, I gotta say, you have to experience it. I want you to all experience it. So I'm providing it all for free, because the face on the look on people's faces when they get this on their phone and they're like, that's it, I can just share it. That's it, press the button. It's amazing. So, I mean, it's really getting them to experience it that's going to drive the adoption. How many people on our team? We have 46 people on our team.
Based on the renewal, what is your annual renewal on the $99?
So we, in revenue or in,
how many people percentage? Renew year over year. You said
76%, 76% renewal. So the churn is only 24%.
Awesome, let's hear it for Alex. You guys enjoying this? Next, we have this assist. Please, let's welcome Chris McGoldrick today.
Okay, that was cool. If you guys want to go join that live, it's actually now on LinkedIn, high resolution video and audio. So thanks for everyone for joining us. Stay tuned. I believe at 4 o'clock, they're going to announce the winner. I cannot tell you. So if you guys want to stick around, feel free. We're gonna stay live a little longer here, but if you want to go to the high resolution version of this thing being broadcasted via LinkedIn, click on that link.
And in doing so, we're bringing agents their customers back. When it comes to websites that are displaying property, they're all competing for one thing: customers. Yet when it comes to finding the right home for these customers, everyone just keeps doing exactly the same thing. So agents, if you can't drive people to your website when it comes to their search for homes, you have no choice but to pay fees and commissions in exchange for leads. You have no control. We've changed it. 12 months ago, I got on a plane from New Zealand with an ambition to build a business in the American property market. We had little more than a basic idea. I'd never been to a country that had a buyer's agent and a seller's agent, and I thought all this MLS talk was Major League Soccer. In my pre-trip reading, I could not escape the American housing shortage. I landed at LAX, and my first conversation was with my Uber driver, John. He laughed when I told him what I'd just been reading. Have you ever tried searching for a house in America, he asked. Truthfully, I hadn't. He pulled out his phone, went to one of the major portals, and searched for homes in Los Angeles. He entered 2+ bedrooms, a budget of $600,000 or more, 4,600 homes for sale. He added that he wanted a house or townhouse, 3,800 homes for sale. As he scrolled to the bottom, he was also able to tick Central AC. 2,367 homes just for Joe. Wall Street Journal, CNN, The Atlantic say housing shortage. Joe was sitting there telling me, if he can get the 5 home viewing today, it's going to take him nearly 500 days to get to see these homes. List Assist Home Search is an AI product built for customers like Joe to deliver them the very best homes for them. We integrate with brokerage websites and portals, and through that integration, we build a deep understanding of every one of their properties that they have live on the market. Our special sauce includes our proprietary computer vision, which we've built and developed in-house. We've proven this as a standalone product and a multi-year deal with the MLS.com, providing their 18,000 agents image tagging, image compliance, and captions. So what are we learning in a home search interaction? Well, we might learn, for example, that a customer needs a big backyard for their dogs, a downstairs bedroom for their teenager, and that they want to be close to a park and amenities. Within List Assist Home Search, we then serve them the best properties for them that agency has at the moment. We assign a match score to each property to help them with their search and deliver that lead information direct to the brokerage. Gary Ashton, owner of the world's #1 Remax office in the world, is one of our early adopters. So home search is generating more customers, but more importantly, better connections with customers. Why is that? Because we're only serving them homes they want and love. We're building a connection, and that is a superpower. As your 26th president said, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And that is exactly how you get your customer back. You show them how much you care. Thank you.
Who is your client? Is it the brokerage, the agent?
So it's the brokerage. So it sits on the brokerage website, and it varies with how it works. So in New Zealand, there's only one agent, as I mentioned. So it's pretty simple. We deliver the lead direct to the listing agent. Here we can direct it straight to the marketing team or the head of the brokerage, whatever they want to do. We can provide it to whoever they want and whatever things that they want.
Is it only implemented on the broker's website, or can they also have it implemented on all of their agents' websites as well?
All of their agents' websites as well, absolutely. There's no limitation there.
The customer share.
So here in the US, we just have the one customer, Gary, who was the first to use it. In New Zealand, we have multiple customers on the go. We have one of the major portals over there, kind of like a Zillow equivalent, but more a New Zealand version with, kind of 10 to 15,000 agents, so pretty similar. But yeah, now this is about expanding this product into the US.
I get it.
So distribution is obviously the key, as you mentioned. Partnerships are a key focus. We're getting a lot of benefit from coming to conferences like this and getting our brand out there. We initially launched last year with listing descriptions, automating that process for agents. And in doing that, that's where we built our proprietary computer vision. And that's how we learn to understand images of properties to tell a succinct, direct story about that property. So we've kind of gone through that process. That's still tracking really well. Started with MLS relationships, but this today is obviously about our home search product, which I think without doubt is our most exciting launch.
Talk to us about the competition, because there's a lot of folks trying to do something similar, including up on the stage today. How are you different, or why are you better?
I think one of the really key points of difference for us is we're actively trying to drive customers and give customers a reason to come to brokerage websites. So, we're kind of a company of the people that's trying to prevent them having to pay commissions in exchange for leads, right? Because as you saw, with everyone having exactly the same search bar and experience, there's no real reason for them to not go to one of the portals, right? So that's kind of what our core focus is when it comes to that.
How did you get here?
So as I say, like 12 months ago, I literally just flew to Inman Connect, didn't know anyone, paid for a ticket, hovered around the lobby, and started talking to him about it and what we were doing, and just kept pestering him, I would say. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how we met. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know the story all too well. Yeah. If you've got a credit card, I can take payment for this now, actually.
It's a lot of brokers, I think, are just giving up on the property search. Yeah. And giving it away to the national portals. So this is the flow sales cycle, as you know. It takes a long time. You live literally on the other side of it. But what's the plan for being here and doing exactly what you said at every conference like this?
Totally. So a big part of the capital raise is me spending a lot more time in the United States and potentially moving here once we get the traction if that's sufficient to prove it out even further. Yeah, so that's the point of us raising money at the moment.
Great. How do you guys make money?
So we charge a subscription to the brokerage or the portal, as the case in New Zealand where we've got portals using it. We charge them a monthly subscription for use. Got a lot of confidence in what we're doing in the sense that at the moment we're not requesting long contract periods. It's month by month. Obviously it's very early. We haven't had anyone have to unsubscribe at this point. There's already reason to do that. But it's a really good news story for brokerages for their agents right now in the sense that not only are they getting leads, but they're getting so much more detail. Right? They're creating, as I mentioned, that quicker connection because instead of knowing Dave interested in 50 Smith Street, we know Dave wants red walls, a basketball court, and we have a lot to talk about. I like red walls too. You know, it's a totally different kind of experience and essentially getting rid of that first meeting between agent and lead because we have all that information we need to be able to bring immediate value.
Beautiful, fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, we're going to move on to our next case out of assessment. We may recognize him from another one before, Mark Toey with I Know. Welcome to the stage.
All right. Building
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen
really
from
sucks.
LinkedIn because that's high resolution audio and video.
Especially for busy real estate agents who need them for everything, but especially winning listings, winning buyers, client updates, recruiting, so much more. But the problem is they require